offense are usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. So make it back-to-back sacks, and the second one cost him a couple of points.
And the easy thing is to put this all on the offensive line, but maybe they need to start changing their game planning and their calls.
Yeah, I saw
passes, running plays, especially when you're this deep in your own territory.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
56,000
receiver in motion right. Here's Stafford now, second down.
Try to throw the ball away.
Stafford is sacked. Vic Beasley.
I personally have the 87 but I think there's better value than the 91.
Oh, I have the 86 one right now, yeah. But like, I feel like that 91 is pretty nice because the big header.
But it's not. Look at it, it ain't that much of an upgrade. You know what I mean? The 94 ones are multiple chemistries and shit. He's more worth it. But I think there's better players than there unless you're going for the Kansas City fucking.
That's what I was gonna do, the Kansas City defense.
All right then. I mean, right now I got the 86 Eric Berry and pump him up to 87 to unlock the TSP.
Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
I find like I need to like lose somebody.
That's complete. And oh, it caught up. But thankfully, this is
correct
by the offense. So
they will, in fact, hold on to the there's a lot like.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is
definitely worth unlocking the
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about.
Only have
your preparation for the game. You probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Even if you got 4, you can still, if you do ranked draft champions, even if you lose both games, you get like 1,500 points in a pro pack.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
I don't know if you got
finds Cook. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Stafford surveying the field.
Oh, no.
I think that we're looking
Why
at
did he
something out
do
central
that
casting,
like
frankly.
that?
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run.
Just
You put that whole
unfortunate.
package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
To throw on second down is Stafford. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Bitch ass cover
Pick up there at 20 yards.
I can't believe I sat there and act like this shit could stop me in the beginning of the game. Exposure. So why they show you this,
Stafford
nigga?
on first down. Finding time.
Good
And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
Yeah, I knew he manned up that time.
That's the second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game.
9,800 coins.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. From the gun on third down, Stafford. Under pressure.
Damn, man.
Again, Vic Beasley. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. Here's Jacob Shum now. as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
No.
As he releases it,
just looking
and
at
that'll
it like
fall
that.
incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good
Hold on, let me
this
compare
one.
No doubt
I got
about
him.
it. And in today's NFL, we're used to a bit more scoring. This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Let's see how much my Zach Brown will sell for.
And cover zone for the play.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively,
Yeah, the 91 is
6
definitely the better value.
DBs. Throwing his car on 3rd down, and Hill with it over the middle. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
Yeah, because when
They did a really nice
watch my
job there of
kids,
limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his
bumped
tracks.
Good ball.
Carr keeps it on the sneak. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And on
he's
4th
good.
down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And sometimes when you're watching a game, you can actually see drills in effect.
How often do you run 3 wide
What I
receiver
saw
sets?
there was what running backs call the gauntlet drill. We have to go through a series of defenders. We're going to hit them, poke at the football, make them bounce, spin, dig for extra yardage, the whole deal. And we saw it there. His running backs coach, he's got to be awfully proud of that run.
The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now they'll throw with Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's 3rd down.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle.
95 overall stud, and they're challenged to protect him.
But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him.
You know what?
Hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I went ahead and did one, and I went ahead and ball one of those
To
passes.
throw his car. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about little man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
You still have it?
Playing defense.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. You get an instant stud after you complete it.
51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Playing like
Chicago getting ready to go
playing like
take the
complete shit
field.
right now.
They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to
I'm
stop.
so
They got the
frustrated with
football
myself.
now.
I could have beat this kid a million
Exactly.
times.
That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Go. All right, let's go. Come on. No more
games. 27-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. Now last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
No more games.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Javon Curse in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. He's back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete.
Come on, bro. Hold on to the ball.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Right around the 6. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Fucking go! Let's go, nigga!
You ever get the Ladarius ring up?
Fuck. Let's go.
Like real close. 84.
Preparation and poise.
Same
Little time left for them to retaliate. They chewed up enough time along the way while still getting the yardage they needed.
How much is Kobe selling for?
Impressive drive.
Very methodical. Now barring something crazy on the kickoff.
Are you serious?
They got this one.
I put him up there, but nobody wanted to buy him.
No. You got to look at the buy now.
Take it all the way down and just take
the buy now.
It's
like there's only 3 up there.
Dude, put him at 50 because Jared Cook's only going for like 40.
Now another try at 2 here from the
especially
7
when you
now.
got the chemistry ball.
Hey, I'm trolling.
I got the route running ball.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Well, I think it's easy to figure out why they went for 2 there, right? You want to make sure you're guarding against a field goal beating you.
Yeah, but with this little time on the clock, they just need to worry about protecting on the kickoff.
That's the big one. And with the kickoff coming up, I wouldn't squib it. I would kick it deep, but not so deep that the return guy can get it. I want to make someone else get it. Put some height on it and take some time down.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for 1 final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it.
He gets sacked. I win the game because I'm the best. Bitch. Boom! Boom!
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle.